Hey everybody, it is Friday. Well, it's Thursday night as I'm recording this. I hope you all are doing great. We're down here in Dothan for the Masters Men Golf Tournament. I'd like to tell you guys it was a great day on the golf course, but I can't. We were 5 under through 6 holes, but then some of the wheels might have fallen off a little bit. So I want to talk about stress real quick. This will be a little bit shorter than usual. Um, Stress to me seems to be a fact of life for everybody. We all go through stress. We all deal with it. Whether we have never-ending home projects, never-ending laundry, never-ending schoolwork, all the different activities that we run around for, church things, obligations, drama in relationships. There's so many things that we go through. The problems that come up at home. Whether there's pressure to excel in sports like on the golf course today. All of those things add to stress. And stress can make life seem overwhelming. It can seem like it's too much for us to handle. At times it can even have a harmful effect on our health. And that's something that is certainly something that affects a lot of people. But I want to see a couple things about what God says about handling stress in our lives. And these are some verses I just want to kind of throw out there. Exodus 18:17 through 22, I'm going to summarize these. I'm not going to read all of them. But the point of it says, ask for help. Don't carry the burdens alone. That's not just talking about asking God for help. It's talking about asking our friends and our family for help. There are people who will help us if we simply communicate and talk to them. So we need to ask for help and not try to do it all on our own. Deuteronomy 20:1 through 4 says we need to recognize that the Lord gives victory and relief. There are so many things that it's so easy for us to give into. There's so many times where we try to do it on our own. But the only way that we're going to find relief and victory is through the Lord. He is the one who can give us relief. He is the one who can give us strength. And we need to rely on Him. Psalm 18:6 says, take any and all burdens to the Lord in prayer. All burdens, every single thing that bothers us, the Lord cares about. He watches over us. He cares for us. He wants to help us. So we need to take any and all burdens, no matter how small, no matter how big, no matter what it is, we need to take it to the Lord. Ephesians 5:15 and 17 says, seek the Lord's will in using time wisely. It's easy for us to think we're busy, and really we're just doing things that don't need to be done. So we need to make sure that we are doing the things the way that God would have us to do them. We need His wisdom when it comes to how we do things. So what should we do? Being busy is not a bad thing. It's not inherently bad. God wants us to be productive. God wants us to get things done. But God does not want us to be overcome by stress. And so many of us give in to that. So many of us are overwhelmed by stress. We're overwhelmed so much and to the point that we're miserable with stress. So looking at these above verses, these are some things I want us to think about. Are we willing to share our burdens with a friend? Are you willing to find someone? Maybe you don't have someone in your life. Well, build some friendships. Reach out. Start some friendships, and then there'll be people to help you. Whether it's a friend, a family member, a minister. Reach out to someone. We need to open up and pray with someone. Just having someone praying with us relieves stress. It helps with stress. God calls us to work and study hard, but He also calls us to give the pressure of success over to Him. So we need to do our part and give it to God. That's an easy thing to say. It's not always easy to do. But God wants our problems. He wants us to give them to Him. God can handle it. We cannot handle everything. I fall way short when I try to do things on my own, but God can handle it. So what adjustments do I need to make in my own life? You might need to consider some schedule changes. We might need to consider some relationship changes to free up unneeded stress. there are some people that we allow to create stress in our lives. Obviously, that's not something that we can all walk away from with family and things like that, but we can give that to the Lord. And we can say, Lord, I need you to help me in this relationship. I need you to help me give this to you. And God is always faithful. In all situations, God is faithful to us. And we need to remember that. So handling stress correctly is critical if we're going to be used by God. So many times we allow stress to keep us from being used by God. And He wants to use us. He wants to use each and every one of us if we'll simply allow Him to. And so it's essential that we turn our stress and our problems over to Him. And sometimes that stress is from fear and from busyness. And so we just need to allow God to handle that. One verse that I give my kids is Psalm 27:1. The Lord is my light and my salvation, of whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life, of whom shall I be afraid? God is with us, and He will always help us when we call out to Him. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, starting on a beautiful Friday, hopefully, and looking forward to a great day on Sunday, starting revival this Sunday morning with Brother Chip Henley. Looking forward to a great week. God bless you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.